but I can't get out of bed. There's too much in my head.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys how you can recreate a really nice glossy and glowy and dewy makeup look. This makeup look has been extremely trendy, especially this 2021, and I feel like it will for the next couple of years. But it really is very easy to recreate. All you really need are a couple of key makeup products. So if you guys are super excited and really want to learn how you can recreate this glossy and glowy makeup look, then keep on watching. So the first step is to get yourself a really nice serum. So the serum that I'm going to be using is the Glossier Future Dew Oil Serum Hybrid. A lot of people actually use this under their makeup to give themselves a really nice glossy look. So with a clean face, you just have to put in 1 or 2 pumps of this all over your face. So now your face is really nice and glossy and hydrated. You can go ahead with a foundation, and the foundation that I'm using is this Rare Beauty foundation by Selena Gomez. I do find that this can be a little bit more on the matte side or more of a satin matte finish, and this is pretty much all that I have right now, so I'm just going to stick with this. But to help make this formula a little less matte, I'm going to mix it in with a primer, and the primer that I'm using is the moisturizing primer by Evio Beauty. This is an indie brand from Toronto. So I'm just gonna go ahead and apply like 1 pump. Actually, I'm gonna put in 2 pumps. And I'm going to just get a little bit of this foundation. Now I'm gonna just mix the two together with my ring finger. So I'm just gonna do this. So now the foundation has a very creamy texture now. Kind of looks like mousse because I mixed it with the primer. I'm really just going to use a little bit of this foundation. I'm not going to use a lot because I'm trying to achieve a very natural look, and I don't have the most perfect skin, which is why I need to have a little bit of foundation on. So I'm just going to put it all over my face. Just a little bit, okay? Like, we're not going to put too much. Now I'm going to use a beauty blender to just blend out my face. So now that the foundation has been blended out, I'm just going to take a little bit more of the foundation and primer formula, and I'm going to put it under my eyes. And this is the only concealer that I'm going to be using under my eyes. I'm going to put a little bit more of the foundation on the spots that I need, and it's okay if, you know, it's not fully concealed. We're not trying to look too perfect. Now I'm gonna go ahead and highlight my face, and I'm gonna use a Glossier Stretch Concealer in the color G8. So clearly this is a very light concealer. It's actually not my color, but I am using it to highlight my face, and because it's glossy, it's gonna really help me get that glowy look. So I'm just gonna put some on my cheekbones. Then I'm gonna put some down my nose and some over here, my forehead, and then a little bit down here on my chin. And I'm actually gonna put a little bit under my eyes because that's gonna give me a nice glossy look, but like literally the smallest amount of this concealer. Now that's done, I'm gonna just go ahead with my beauty blender again to just blend out my face. So if I have any streaks on my face, it's gonna be blurred out. Now I'm gonna go ahead with some bronzer. You can use whatever bronzer you have. Actually, if you have like a cream bronzer, that would be really great, but all I have is this Hoola Benefit one, so that is what I'm gonna use. And I'm just gonna go in with an angled brush, take some, and just contour my face. I'm not gonna put too much of this contour because I don't really want to look too bronzed, you know? Okay. Now my nose. Now I'm gonna put on some cloud paint or some cheek tint, and I'm gonna use the one by Glossier. It's the color Dusk. Now this is gonna give me a really natural cheek tint, which is what I want, so I'm just gonna put it all over my cheeks. And I'm gonna drag it kind of down my nose too. Now, what I'm gonna do is start putting on some highlighter. So the highlighter that I'm using is the one by Rare Beauty, and it is the color Mesmerize. So this is gonna be a really natural highlighter. I really like it because it's not that noticeable, but it's also glowy. Yeah, we want something very subtle, so we're gonna just put some where we need it, which is on our cheekbones. And we're gonna put some down my nose, and especially down here. I'm gonna put a little bit over here on my cupid's bow, and then on my brows, like underneath my brows, and also on my lids, just a little bit. Now what I like to do with this look is be really natural with my brows. So I'm gonna use the Brow Flick by Glossier. I'm just gonna put in strokes on my brows. If you're new to using this product, it might actually be kind of hard to use. But the more you use it, the more you get the hang of it. But essentially, this Brow Flick is to mimic the look of real eyebrow hairs. I'm actually gonna go in a little bit more with a waxed eyebrow pencil, and I'm just gonna do this to fill in my brows even more to make them look a lot more filled. So this is just the one by Rimmel. I'm just gonna be really light with filling my brows. I'm not gonna go in too much. Okay, so now I got my brows done. Kind of did a little bit more than I was expecting, but that's okay. And now you can go ahead and use a brow gel that you have. I'm gonna use the one by NYX. I have been using this for a very long time, since high school, and even up to my 20s, I am still using the same brand, but it's really good and affordable. So now, to get a really nice and dewy finish, what I'm going to do is spray my face with a setting spray, and it's the NYX Dewy Finish Setting Spray. This is gonna give your face a very dewy, hydrated look, so yeah. Alright, so now that we have our dewy finish, we're gonna go back with the oil serum. We're gonna just apply on the high points of our face to make it more glossy, okay? So just take a little bit, and you're gonna put some gloss or some serum, and you're gonna put some of the serum on top of your highlighter. So right here, put some over here on the other side. Now you're gonna put some on the bridge of your nose as well. And then we're gonna put a little bit like in the middle of our forehead, because I'm trying to highlight there too. And then we're gonna put some on our eyelids. Okay, I'm gonna put some lastly on my chin. So we're like glowing to the max. Now with the mascara, I'm just gonna put in like a little bit. So with your mascara, you don't really want to overdo it. You kind of just want to look like you got out of a spa treatment. So yeah. Now the last thing that we have to do is put on some lip gloss. The one that I'm just going to be using is the one by Glossier. It has a red tint, so it's going to give me a little bit of color. Alright guys, so now this is the end of the glossy makeup tutorial. Cause I've got so much baggage, I don't have it together. I'm plotting, stuck in my ways. I get so mad easily, I can't agree to disagree. I don't admit when I'm wrong. As a takeaway from this video, all you really need to really achieve that glossy, glowy makeup look is to have a really good glossy or oil serum, a really good and natural highlighter. You also just need a really good dewy spray, and lastly, a very good lip gloss. So if you guys really enjoyed this video and finally learned the secret to getting that social media, that trendy glowy look that you see all over Instagram or even down the streets of Toronto or wherever city you're at, then definitely give this video a thumbs up if you really enjoyed it, and also don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more videos like this. Alright, so I guess that is it. Thank you guys again so much for watching, and until next time, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys!